Hi, welcome back to my 5-day video series on my 5-day water fast. This is day 4. So excited. It's pretty early in the morning. I'm feeling good this morning, having my breakfast. My sleep was better. I had reported yesterday that I had some weird temperature changes from being very cold to this dry kind of heat. I didn't experience that nearly as badly last night, and I also was up at 4 a.m. I wouldn't say energetically up, but I was awake. I did experience, as I reported to you yesterday, an increase in feeling better and more energy throughout the day. Had a good bit of brain fog and just sluggishness at the beginning of yesterday. And I will say one thing that I think helped in this regard is that I did the first enema of this fast. I haven't discussed the enemas yet in this series. There are different schools of thought on that. Some fasters, especially fasters who prefer longer fasts, say not necessary, the body's going to take care of that. It's going to slouch off that intestine, the lining, the buildup of mucosa, and things that shouldn't be there naturally. And I agree that it kicks in and does that. But I still think that on day 1 or 2, 3 at the latest, one enema is very helpful, because let's think about how the body works in terms of digestion. Food in triggers the digestive system to eliminate. An ideal bowel transit time, depending on what types of foods you've been eating, high in fiber content, whatnot, is about 18 hours. Much longer than that, you need to really reevaluate, what's going on in your colon and so forth. It's not healthy not to have daily bowel movements, twice daily, ideally. But when you fast, you interrupt that process. Food's not going in. It slows down digestive transit for a while, and the last food that you ate on the day or two before your fast kind of gets retained there too long. And that can mean the difference between headaches, sluggishness, that brain fog I was experiencing. So when I did the enema yesterday, I noticed an immediate difference. So in terms of your preference on doing enemas or not, you're just going to have to figure out what works best for you, but be willing to do it if you're experiencing headaches, sluggishness, extra pain, nausea. I'm telling you from experience, one enema can end that quickly. Now, I'm not going to go into the how-tos of giving an enema. Thankfully, there are tons of people on the internet who are willing to show you and go through all the steps of that. So I'll refer you to them. I'm just saying that it is a good thing during a fast, and you need to be willing to explore that. One other reason that we want to focus on the gastrointestinal area during a fast is just to understand what's happening. 60 to 70% of our lymphoid tissue, and that's the tissue associated with our immunity, is in the gastrointestinal tract surrounding the intestines. The reason for that is that every time we eat something, our body asks, is this a friend or is this a foe? Do I use this? Do I incorporate this? Do I need to get rid of this? So that immune system is heavily engaged. 60 to 70% of our immune system is otherwise engaged when we're eating. So when we fast, it frees that big percentage up to work on other areas. And that is the bottom line of what is going on during a fast. You are freeing your immune system to go other places and house clean and build up immunity for when the fast is over, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel amazing. We are the only creatures on God's planet that when we're feeling sluggish or down or have an illness, that we keep eating. Every other creature, they stop, they fast naturally. That's an inborn thing. But culturally, we've lost that. We're cultural beings, and we just think that we're going to die if we don't eat. So that's something we need to actually look at the bigger picture, and this understanding what's happening in our immune system when we fast can help free you mentally and culturally to do the best thing for your body.
I'm going to go ahead and do my evening check-in a little bit early. Well, it's 5:45, so it's not that early. But I just got done with a workout at my gym, and it felt great. Now, it wasn't my normal workout. I halved my weights and I halved my reps. But I think if you do it, and I had to do everything very slowly, all that took me about twice the time, even though it was lower weight and fewer reps. I just moved slowly. I do not feel like I need to get my heart rate up fast or as high. So I really monitored it, and I recommend that you move a little bit during your fast. You certainly don't need to start anything that you've not been doing already. And whatever you've been doing and you're good at, continue the program way modified down, like I just described I did today. I am feeling a little sorry for myself. You see those doors behind me there? That's the chicken salad chick, and it's new in our town, and she has amazing chicken salads on the menu, and I have to go in there and get a couple of trio plates for my family, but not partake. So I'm feeling really sorry for myself. If it weren't for you guys following me and pushing me with your interest and motivation, I don't know, I might waver. I don't think so though. Not on the next to last day. I haven't decided if I'm going to break the fast with some beef broth, homemade bone stock tomorrow night before I go to bed, just the broth, because that would technically be 5 days. Because I ate last on an evening, 5 evenings ago from tomorrow night. Or whether I'll give myself one more night of that deep cleanse and really make it like 5.5 days. Just depends on what's going on tomorrow. We'll see. I'll check in with you in the morning. Thanks for following, guys. Bye-bye.